Hi, my name is Alex De La Cruz, and I'm here to talk to you all about the use of marijuana in America and whether or not weed should be legalized in the United States of America. Now, first and foremost, marijuana is considered a drug. So is alcohol, so is tobacco, so are prescription pills prescribed every day by millions of doctors across the United States. Okay. Now, with that being said, did you know that marijuana, there are exactly 0 related deaths reported any year in the history of marijuana? There are over 500,000 deaths related to alcohol, tobacco, and prescription drugs. Alcohol meaning, anything related to alcohol, consuming alcohol, alcohol-related car accidents, deaths, anything. Prescription pills, there are more overdoses in prescription pills every year than, you can't even overdose on marijuana. It's impossible. What else? When you got to, you come to the fact that weed doesn't make you violent. Weed's not going to make you go out and want to hurt somebody. It's just things like that make marijuana not as bad as everybody has it out to be. Okay. One of the main things is marijuana has plenty of medical uses. It's used to treat patients with schizophrenia. It's used to treat patients who are undergoing chemo. They're cancer patients, patients with glaucoma. It can also be used to help them. Now, not to say that there aren't drugs out there, prescription drugs, that are more effective than marijuana use, because there are. Other things that happen. The economy. Marijuana, if the government actually either decriminalized marijuana or legalized it, they could start to distribute it like they do tobacco, put an age limit on it. They could do like they do with alcohol. You have to be 21 and up to consume. It's a responsibility. It's not something that's guaranteed or given to you. It's a natural right. Just imagine with the economy, the deficit that the United States is in right now, selling marijuana could easily, there's 11.8 million estimated users of marijuana in the United States. If all these marijuana users were buying it legally, we could raise millions and millions of dollars, even billions, in taxes on these items that could boost our economy right up, or help it out, if anything else. As far as marijuana related to other drugs out there, there are way worse drugs. As far as drugs that are legal in the United States, like I was talking about, alcohol. Alcohol is the leading cause of death when it comes to, car accidents. Alcoholism. People just dying of drinking too much, alcohol poisoning, things like that. Marijuana is definitely not in the same category as that. Yeah, it's illegal, and alcohol is not. Another thing, alcohol or marijuana in relation to tobacco. Tobacco use is illegal in the United States. You still smoke it just like marijuana, except it's legal, obviously. It's taxed by the government, but yet tobacco kills over 230,000 people every year alone, whether it's from lung cancer, from secondhand smoke tobacco, all the things that are put into tobacco what causes it to be so harmful. Yet marijuana is a natural, pure item. Another thing, prescription pills that are given to patients across the country every day by doctors legally. These are over-the-counter pills, even medicines or pills, prescription drugs given in pharmacies or over the counter, as they would call it, like Tylenol, Advil, stuff like that. More people die from Advil than will ever die from smoking marijuana. You know, it's just things like that that almost make you question whether the fact of marijuana being illegal or not is, a viable reason. Let's say another reason is that, marijuana users in the U.S., hundreds of thousands of users are getting arrested. They're getting their lives ruined, their records messed up, family problems, all because they get caught for doing something that isn't really harming anybody but themselves. It's just it doesn't make any sense why a person couldn't go out, smoke some marijuana and sit at his house and relax and get in trouble for doing that by the law, because it's not, I'd say, the norm by most people in the United States. It's things like that make you question whether or not the United States is biased on the legalization of marijuana, because maybe they just can't make any money off it because they can't control where it's grown, how it's sold. They have no control over it, so they can't make money like they can with tobacco, alcohol, so on and so forth. And with all that being said, marijuana is not for everybody. I personally do not partake in the use of it, but for the people that do, and I know people that do, they're normal people, everyday people like you and me. It's their lives. They can live them how they want to. If they care to sit down in the privacy of their own home and enjoy the use of marijuana, then so be it. That's on them. It's not hurting you. It's not hurting me. And that's why they should legalize marijuana. It's a choice. It's not it shouldn't be, shouldn't be government controlled.